Delighted to be joined on our DFR debrief. We've got set up as fast as we can by Cedric Main. Cedric Main, scorer of tonight's first goal, which was really important for you. Tell us about the mood in the dressing room that you've just left there. How's everybody in the camp after a great performance like that?
Yeah, obviously, as a team, you just want to win games, and especially playing well. We've been playing well my opinion, from the start of the season, but the results were not going our way. We gave it away a couple of times, so obviously to get it over the line today, we're very, very pleased as a team.
I would say, having watched, I think, every game this season, I think that was, to me, the most complete 90 minutes of the season. Would you feel the same, and how did we do that tonight?
Yeah, exactly. I think we've learned from the past mistakes, because what I already said, like, a lot of times we played well, we're 2-0 up and still gave it away, so obviously we had to learn quick, especially in this league. Games come very fast, so yeah, we learned from it, and we've done the job today, so we're very happy. Yeah.
And even if I think you're obviously playing really well on that left-hand side, but I can think of a few times where you've been put straight through the middle. So I'm thinking Kings Lynn away, straight through the middle for that game. I'm thinking Saturday, straight through the middle, didn't get the finish you were looking for. And again tonight, ball straight through the middle, cut them apart. How far in that run did you realise you were going to get there before the goalkeeper? And then what was in your mind when he was advancing towards you?
Yeah, basically what I've done on the pitch, I knew, I have to get a touch in it, and if it go past him, it will be a goal, It's a great ball from Will. We know how good he is, so I knew the moment he had the ball, I had to make that run, and luckily it went in.
Yeah, and then Fylde came out in the second half, didn't they? And I think they'd sent their team out early at half-time. They were doing drills and shuttles, and they were always going to start quickly in that second half. When they got the goal, what was going through your mind? Because they pulled one back, and how did as a team we not collapse in that moment?
I feel like we didn't panic, I think we played well. First half, we knew exactly what we had to do, and we've done the exact same thing in the second half. And we knew they would come, that's normal. In football, the moment they are 2-0 down, so they have to come and do something. And obviously, they got the goal back. We kept doing the same thing, and yeah, we're happy. We learned from the past mistakes, and we got it over the line, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure Steve and Terry, Steve would, I'm sure, say that it's just another game, but I'm also conscious that I think he's played an FA Cup final, hasn't he, in his own career?
Okay, and I didn't know that.
I think so.
Yeah.
And FA Cup for fans, for traditionalists, is so important, and we're also buzzing, as fans. How does that give it a little bit of extra spice, or is it just every game the same for you?
No, I think cup games, especially FA Cup, like you said, I think it's important for everyone. It's a game. It's a game you want to win, and you want to advance. You want to play against the bigger teams. We don't look that far, but obviously that's the goal eventually. So for us, it was a good test, also against a good team. And I thought, like I already said, we played a very, very good game, and we have to keep building on this. Also bring it into the league, because that's also important.
Yeah, and I think the good news is the great performance and the great win tonight. But the other piece is that's got to be the level now, right? Hasn't it? Because if we can reach that, we know everyone in here now knows what we're capable of as a team for 90 minutes. So how important is it going to be to make sure that becomes the standard that we have in the league as well?
Yeah, that's basically what we're trying to do as a team. We're trying to maintain the same level, and this is the bare minimum we want to do. We want to play well. We want to dominate teams. We want to work hard as a team and win games. So this is the standard we're setting, basically. Yeah.
Good for you. Thanks for joining us. I know you need to go off. Really appreciate you spending time with us. Well played tonight.
Cheers.
Cheers.